What's up, everybody? Jenna Say What here, giving you some news, giving you some Neopets, first hour news, second hour Neopets, and also if you're not following me on my other social media platforms, what are you doing? JennaSayWhat.com/links. You'll find all the links there, range from mild sauce all the way to spicy. You'll figure that out whenever you get there. What's up, everybody? Today, gonna be, dudes, the news cycle today has been a fucking nightmare. I spent most of my day kind of figuring out Trump's corruption. Literally wrote it pen to paper because I was like, let me go from like jotting everything down. It was crazy. The amount of corruption that's currently in our administration. This administration literally pulled a hold my beer moment on everything that Nixon could have ever fucking done. It's insane. This is crazy. I'm gonna get into that as the more bread and butter situation of what's going on. But I did want to talk on the the shooting that happened yesterday at a mosque in San Diego. The entire day yesterday, I was like, is it a white person? Is it a white person? And yep, come to find out, in fact, it was. And of course, they do think that, or the Republicans right now, yeah, this mouse is dead. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get a new mouse. There's no way around this. This sucks. Yeah, so we have how many people are 3 people were killed. I feel like that number's changed overnight cuz I had most of this for yesterday. Yeah, no, this mouse is really bad. Fuck. Here we go. Father of 8 killed. Jesus. BBC, what the fuck? I swear to God, all these like New York Times and all of these like magazines and CNN and all this shit needs to stop fucking paywalling things for real, because I'm not paying them. The second I find out how to hack their system or go around their system and steal from them, I'm going to do it. Just saying. Because you should be stealing from all large businesses. Fuck them. Support small local businesses. All right, so let's see. Do we get more? So yeah, 2 teen suspects were the shooters. One of them has long hair, so they're saying that, oh, that has to be a trans person. So they're currently trying to place the blame on trans people when in reality the real people that were shooting this up is the usual suspects. Straight white, at this point, children. The parents, death penalty. They're terrorists. And they're refusing to call them terrorists. These 2 children are fucking domestic terrorists, yet trans people are on the domestic terror list. And people that support them. So I'm doubly on there, I guess. Insane. Fucking insane. So let's see. I swear to God, I have got to get a new mouse. This is ridiculous. Yeah. So the 2 suspects unalive themselves and 5 people are dead. I thought that number was, the 3 was wrong, and I was right. Because unfortunately I think someone passed in the night as well. It's like, why are we even fucking dealing with this? Like, this has got to fucking stop. This has got to fucking stop. And those parents are fucking culpable. They're fucking culpable. How in the fuck were they able to get all these weapons and shit in their children? Their children. Indoctrinated by Trumpism and right-wing lunacy is what it is. There are literally people dead at the hands of children that have fucking guns, and yet we're going to be placing guns in everyone's hands because we're going to make it way more accessible with Don Jr.'s new business venture that Trump is supporting by having guns just come through the mail and be sent to you. So this is going to be the even more normal. Like, there are going to be more of us shot and killed in mass shootings than anything else at this point. And we refuse to get any kind of we're refusing to have any culpability on this. It's fucking insane. It's insane. Oh, that was supposed to be changed. I just noticed that my thing did not load out my thumbnails. Oops. Whoopsie doodles. Update all. I think it updated it for Twitch, but not for YouTube. Oops. Anyways. Ridiculous. A security guard stepped in and was keeping people safe. He ended up losing his life. Father of 8. Fucking abhorrent. Let's go watch a quick reel. Hopefully I have everything correct. Hey, it's looking good. Nope. Properties weren't on. Default. Nope. Speakers. Got it.
We have been learning a little bit more about them. They are 3 people, but one of the people was well known to all of the kids who went into the school at the Islamic Center. And these kids referred to this security guard as this large, lovable, and protective man. And I want you to listen to how he's described by one of the parents of these kids.
He wasn't just some security guard. This man, I know, knowing him for the last 4 years, I know that he knew he was sacrificing his life. If he didn't take that bullet, they would have easily walked upstairs, and then there's just innocent 8 and younger and women and, people that couldn't defend themselves. I know he's in a better place. I know it's hard to swallow.
He's in fucking Valhalla for that shit.
But just knowing the sacrifice of what he did shouldn't be untold.
The 2 teenage suspects, they died of self-inflicted gunshot wounds.
Pussies.
Police say they first got a tip from a mother who lives here on the street with her 17-year-old son.
They should have done it beforehand.
The son
honestly.
had left a suicide note. He was gone. So was the car.
If you're going to be a piece of shit like that.
He had disappeared with a friend wearing camo, and he had left behind a suicide note that contained writings of racial pride. So she called...
For fucking what? We can't go out in the sun, you fucking dipshits. Racial pride. We shouldn't have any fucking pride.
Law enforcement. And then the shooting at the Islamic Center of San Diego happened. This is a community that is hurting. They are expected to remember the victims in a vigil sometime on Tuesday.
As if Muslims don't have to deal with enough. We've learned from 9/11 that all that shit was lied to us. It was packaged propaganda lies. And it's happening again. And you have teenagers going to a Muslim center with school children and they're going to shoot them up. Honest to God, if you're thinking about doing that, go ahead, write your note, and take your fucking life. There's not enough of you just doing it solo. Instead, you got to take a bunch of people with you. Like, are you fucking insane? I'm going to take some people with me. Cause my life is so precious. No, it's not. Your life ain't precious, bitch. Get the fuck up out of here. None of our lives are precious. 0. Specifically. So get the fuck up out. I'm so angry about this kind of stuff because this is happening all the time. People are being called like, hey, teardrops. Um, people are being fucking terrorized, and it's because of us. Has nothing to do with trans people. It has nothing to do with BIPOC people. It has everything to do with the fact that, like, if you, there's a whole thing, like, discussion going on right now on the internet of, oh, we should just have white people have their own country. No, because we're going to literally segregate each other. We've already done that. Whenever we came to America, the Irish, Italians, we made the labels so we could categorize and dismiss certain categories. We made those lists. We made this. This is all because historically, white people have labeled everyone, oh, we're white, because we want to be superior to everybody else. I swear to God. I'm glad those two little shits are fucking dead. I'm glad. Good. Sayonara, you fucking dirtbags. They should have done it beforehand. Or killed their parents. I don't care. Like, their parents are pieces of shit too, because they're the ones that raised them. I don't even give a fuck anymore about this. About, like, being nice about white people and our bullshit. I'm just not going to deal with it. I'm not going to be nice about it. I'm going to be very fucking blunt. I am French after all. We're blunt. We have a reputation for a fucking reason. I'm no longer going to fucking placate and try to, like, sugarcoat shit. These little shitbags should have offed themselves before they went into a school to try to kill a bunch of children. And they realized that they were outmanned. Because you're fucking children. And our fucking government is fucking children. I love it. We're living in such a fucking hellscape, and it's all our fault. It's all our fault. It's because of we refuse to fucking take care of the problems of white supremacy and Christian nationalism. We had to fucking just, oh, we'll just do it in the home. No. We had plenty of time to rat poison and kill off the vermin. We had plenty of fucking time. But no. And now we have preteens going into Islamic centers where they are teaching classes and worshiping and doing all this stuff, and they're going in to kill these kids. Fucking insanity. And now these little shitbags, these little white trailer trash bitches, are going to get guns handed to them in the mail. If you think that a parent isn't gonna, like, a parent's not gonna fucking know, or the child knows that their parent is gonna get a gun in the mail, and guess who intercepts that fucking package? Doesn't go to school that day. But then they go to school. You know what I mean? Because knowing Trump and knowing Don Jr. and all those little fucking white trash dirtbags, those motherfuckers are going to be like, oh yeah, you can buy bullets with it too. There's going to be kids out there that are going to be handed a package, a delivery, and they're going to open that shit up and they're going to go straight back to school with it. If you don't think that that shit's going to happen, you're out of your fucking mind. Hey, Rowdy. That's what's going to happen. This administration is evil incarnate, and there is only one fucking way to deal with them. And obviously, like, I've had some stuff taken down, so I'm going to try to, coded language. I'm going to start just full ass speaking French. Like, I really got to really hunker down and fucking learn some French so I can just start saying shit and you guys would be like, I think I know what that is. I think I know what she's saying. Like, god damn. Mag 2027 dates can. Oh, is that why our MagFest chat's going nuts? Literally, I noticed that our MagFest chat was like going nuts, and I was like, wait a second, what's happening? Our first message back is a Nosferatu rising from the crypt. I love it. It is super negligent. You know what, Rowdy? I don't even think it's negligence. I think that they know. I think that they know what they're doing, and they're deliberately doing it. I truthfully am at the point where it's Trump. Yeah, they know, but they chose it. Yeah. It's just I okay, let's look at this like very logically and just like break it down for a second. We have Donald Trump in the White House who is quoted in the Epstein files of hurting kittens, or not kittens, hurting puppies, hurting children, raping children, and being sinister. Like, to the nth degree. Every dark fucking thought that's ever crossed your mind, or dark whatever, he did it. His brain was like, yeah, just fucking do it. Who cares? I truthfully think that they are doing this to make the American public kill each other. The 1%, including Donald Trump, believes that there should only be like 35% of Americans. Hold on, let me double check that, because it's like, it's a weird number, and whatever. How do I word this? I'm trying to think to myself. I'm like, how am I supposed to Google this? What is the theory that is where we only need a certain amount of people in the world?
The
There's
theory suggesting Earth can only support a certain number of people.
No, mute. Ew, no. Ew, no, don't fucking talk to me. No. No, it's not that. Dunbar's number. No. It's not a Marxist thing. But there's maybe I should say that the 1% believe. I don't know. I don't know how to the elite theory. Oh, is this it? Yeah. Specifically, the 1% are plotting to drastically reduce the global population between 500 million and 1 billion people. Oh, here it is. The depopulation conspiracy theories. I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. Remember, everything that was in fucking 4chan was a Uno reverse of the left that was supposedly doing this. I firmly believe that, at least in America, that's what they are trying to accomplish by doing these things, by pinning us against each other and really fucking hammering it in. And then on top of that, giving us even more access to guns, getting more access to like things that are going to like harm us. For example, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I'm going to cry during this. I'm going to cry saying this, but they're also now lifting the ban on cyanide bombs that are for killing animals. There's a reason why they were banned. Children, pets, all of the above were getting into those because you place them somewhere, and this is what it looks like. So it's in the ground. You can't fucking see it. And I'm going to be fucking malicious right now whenever I say this, but because they're bringing this shit back up. Children, lots of them. I'm not even fucking kidding. I hope a ton. To the point where they're like, oh, I guess we have to. But maybe that's the fucking point. Maybe that's the fucking point. I'm just so done. I'm so fucking done. So with these explosions or these things, once triggered, the M44 shoots pellets of sodium cyanide into the animal's mouth, causing pain, terror, distress, suffering, injury, and death, perhaps more than any other killing device. It's fucking inhumane. I hope no BIPOC child or human gets on the wrong side of that, but I hope a fuckload of us do. Seriously. Oh yeah, Rowdy, trust me. I'm gonna get into it. I wrote this shit down. Girl, I wrote this shit down. It's all the things that he cut and the amounts, plus the rake-in, which went to the other side, and I'm not even fucking done. Is that mean of me to say? But I really, you know what? At this point, I really don't fucking care. I'm so done with watching violence being portrayed or being pushed by this fucking, administration. At this point, I'm just like, I've said it in private, but I'm like, we need to go. All of us. I'm so fucking angry. We're the fucking problem globally. We have people that are dying of Ebola because we pulled out of the WHO and we stopped everything, stopped helping everyone. When we take care of global pandemics or Ebola, for example, we're doing that to cut the costs later. Because when that shit comes to America, there's going to be so many of us that are going to perish. The Ebola is not to be fucked around. Ebola is deadly as fuck. We are not going to survive that. You think our country is bad now? You think the shutdown was bad before? They're not going to shut down anything. We're just going to start dropping. Hospitals gone already in rural communities. You're dead. It's going to be a fuckload of people if that shit gets here. And we have the World Cup coming up. Guess who's coming? Democratic Republic of Congo. Which, with all consideration, I don't think anyone should be coming to the United States in general because you are at risk of being, I don't know, abducted and fucking murdered. Or shot in a fucking mosque, I don't know. Or in a church. Well, I guess not a church. As long as it's a white supremacist church, I guess you'll be fine. Unless you're not white, in which case, then I guess that's a problem. Like, what are we doing? Oh, that is the thing. So, San Diego mayor, I forgot to play this because this is fucking epic. I'm so goddamn proud. Yeah, my mouse is slowly dying. She's dying. This is incredible. Hecklers be heckling, but in the best kinds of ways. Come on, Mousy Poo.
Thank you.
Fucking direct result of your leadership! Your leadership! Our Muslim brothers and sisters have been talking to you for how long? You have to fucking listen to them, Todd.
First name.
Just like you did with ICE. It was pulled in ICE. It was pulled in science propaganda. And you'll keep doing it as long as it lines your fucking pockets, won't it? Show something! Worse approval rating than a fascist dictator with shit in his pants.
That needs to happen all of the time. Really? This mouse is not happy. She's not happy anymore, guys. She's dying. But yeah. People are dead. We're going to have guns being able to be shipped to our houses. We have cyanide bombs being placed, or going to be placed, to kill animals, but we know where that's going to be. Like, I'm not going to lie, the fact that they pulled that, I wonder. I wonder. You know what I mean? Like, everything has been tied. It's all been the plan. Like, I think that they're going to use that shit on people. I think that that's why they lifted the ban on it. That's what I think. And this administration is psychotic enough to do that shit. It's psychotic. But I think that that is the ultimate plan. That's why you have Trump out here. Yeah, what exactly, Dan? Exactly. We have Trump out here showcasing his ballroom.
Things you can look at. How are you? This is one well-knit building.
And I think that this is coming into play too. That's why they have again, guns, trying to get all of us to kill each other. Because he doesn't think that the tides are going to turn. Guns to kill off all of us. Anyone that's left over that tries to storm the Capitol or tries to storm the White House to take anybody out, that's why they're doing this. Is because this is not a ballroom. It is a bunker. They're going to be doing military testing there. They're going to be doing, they have military installations going in. They have bunkers going in, hospitals going in. That sounds to me like they are hunkering down to be able to kill us off from externally. The, as well as
the missile proofing, we have, and the drone capacity upstairs. We can have, and again, we call it a drone port. It's set up for unlimited numbers of drones. It's drone proof. Then on top of the roof, we're going to have the greatest drone empire that you've ever seen, and it's going to protect Washington.
I don't think I'm making this up. I think that's the plan. According to Trump, private donors will fund the $400 million project. Yeah, okay. Nope, not anymore.
Originally, we were going to build a much smaller room, and it wouldn't have done the job. It just wouldn't have done the job. You have too many events. Like if we have President Xi coming here, we have no place to put him.
A hotel? Hell?
You have to understand, when this is
This
finished,
is trash too.
my term ends shortly after that. This is really for other presidents. This is not for me. This is my gift to the United States of America.
They're also going to be bulldozing. Let me get I think it's the West, right? New reporting reveals that Trump has plans to replace the grass on the south lawn of the White House with a concrete helipad. The helipad is the newest addition to Trump's demolition of the historical White House features like the Rose Garden, East Wing, and the Lincoln Bedroom. I think that they are making making the White House into a military installation so they can kill us from the White House through the drones. Those cyanide things, think about it. It's not hard to place 2 and 2 together on that one. It's really not hard. I think that they're connected. That's why they made those bombs legal again. It sounds fucking insane, but I mean, we're living in a time period where no way is this just, you know. Let me see if eco is going to be better. I don't know. Nope. That made it worse. And it's not charged. I had it charged for like 3 days and it was not. She's not working. She's better when she's plugged in, but that's the extent of it. All right. So yeah, drone protected White House, helipad on the east wing or the south lawn of the White House. Yeah, that seems to me like we're in for a really I don't think that they're going to leave the White House. Back again, oh no, your PC locked you out. Oh no. Glad that you're back though. We also had Todd Blanche getting grilled by the DOJ, which I mean nothing's going to fucking happen. He's not doing anything and he's not going to do anything. Like the government's not going to do anything to help the Epstein survivors or give them any sort of like any kind of justice. So yeah, here we go. We have Van Hollen interviewing Todd Blanche.
It's not what I said. What? I mean, you can say you're telling me and then make up something that I'm not saying, or you can let me speak.
Mr. Attorney General,
yes.
I'm reading from the statement here. I got a transcript of what our exchange earlier. Mr. Attorney General, you are in a bubble because the reality...
Because I don't read the Washington Post?
No,
okay.
no. Obviously, you should be in touch with some of these folks because I asked you specifically about an individual who had molested kids and been convicted about his anticipation of getting a payment. And you said that couldn't be true. In fact, that was a lie. I want to read you.
I didn't say that.
I got the transcript right.
Good.
You said it was obvious. I'm obviously lying in the question because there's no way the person committed to that because the slush fund did not exist. That's what you said. I'm going to read from you, Mr. Attorney General, an affidavit from the Hernando County, Florida Sheriff's Office. And I want you to listen carefully to what this police officer said about this criminal named Andrew, pardoned by the president, now being charged for child molestation. He says, Andrew also told that since he was pardoned for storming the Capitol on January 6, 2021, and he was being awarded $10 million as a result of being a January 6er, Andrew did tell that he would be putting him in his will, referring to one of the victims of his molestation. He would be putting him in his will to take any money he had left over. This tactic was believed to be used to keep from exposing what Andrew had done to him, signed under penalty of perjury by someone in the sheriff's office. And you're telling me you don't know about all these people who have been signaled by the President of the United States and others that they're going to get payments.
I think that's what you just read is disgusting. It's horrible that happened, but that's not what I said.
What?
I mean, you can say you're telling me and then make up something that I'm not saying, or you can let me speak.
Mr. Attorney General,
yes.
I'm reading from the statement here. I got a transcript of what our exchange earlier. And you essentially said, well, you're obviously lying in your question because there's no way this person committed to that because the slush fund of which you called it did not exist, just as you suggested.
Right, and it's true that even the affidavit that you just read said that he would be awarded this criminal suggested he'd be awarded $10 million.
Now you're playing absolute word games.
I am not playing
yeah,
word
games. Of course you are, because people.
And also, words matter. Words matter.
This whole thing has been a shit show of epic proportions.
So if you're going to quote me accurately.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to put in the record, January 6 rider pardoned by Trump was sentenced to life in prison for child abuse. Pardoned Capitol Hill rider tried to bribe child sex victim with promise of January 6 payout. And I will close with this, Mr. Attorney General. You can't tell us today that this individual would not be eligible for a payout from this fund. I find that obscene.
That's not what I said.
What?
I mean,
I played the wrong one. It was supposed to be this one.
Hey,
oh,
so
nope,
on
not
my
this one.
last
Not this
video,
one.
I
But I
had
am
a
going to
few
do
people-
this. Just FYI.
This is
Come on. There we go. I'm telling you. I need a new mouse.
travesty of the law in the United States and the Constitution.
You had an opportunity to go down and talk to Ghislaine Maxwell. And then a few days later, she was transferred from a high security prison to a very comfortable.
I mean, that's
very comfortable.
It's just not true. She was not in a high security prison. She was transferred from a low security prison to a low security prison.
She's a sex offender. She's always going to be transferred to a maximum security prison.
I mean, you're looking at me like that's verifiable.
Well,
did my internet go out? What's happening? Why did that do that?
Hey,
no.
This is a travesty.
I don't know why it like froze up like that. That's so weird.
You had an opportunity.
Yeah, we're
to
not gonna
go
see
down
any
and talk
fucking
to
anything from these
Ghislaine
Epstein
Maxwell.
files.
And then a few days later, she was transferred from a high security prison to
low security to low security. No.
Very comfortable.
I mean, that's
very comfortable.
The stupidity and audacity broke it. I think so.
Prison. She was transferred from a low security prison to a low security prison. I mean, you're looking at me like that's verifiable.
Well,
Yep. God does not want us to see that today, apparently. But like for real, he's lying under oath like legitimately a fuckload of times. And then the one thing that I was going to talk on as well is the corruption that's currently going on in this administration. Him being a part of it, Todd Blanche being a huge part of it. Again, January 6ers. So let me pull this out because I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So I looked at everything that Trump cut. So we have public broadcasting, which was $1.1 billion. USAID was cut by $50 billion. SNAP and food stamps were cut by $186 billion. Housing assistance cut by $3.8 billion. Healthcare cut by $1 trillion. By the way, $3.2 trillion for universal healthcare would cover every single one of us, and we would not have to pay a fucking thing. Our healthcare would be completely taken care of. Grants for marginalized causes, $950 million for Department of Education, $783 million to the NIH, all cut. Preschool development grants, $315 million. Teacher quality partnerships and equity assistance, $77 million. Community service block grants, $770 million. Weird. Community service block grant, $770 million. EPA, they called it a slush fund, by the way. That was $600 million that was cut. Let's go on to what Trump raked in. First quarter of 2026, he had 3,700 stock trades. Career stock traders don't do that many trades in their whole career. In February and March, he completed millions of dollars in trades with companies like NVIDIA and Palantir, which, interestingly enough, both companies have government contracts and is making constant deals with Trump. He's not even hiding it anymore whatsoever. So we have that going on. The BBC has tracked spikes in certain companies ahead of presidential announcements, and they are putting together a master list of it. We knew that they were doing insider trading due to Marjorie Taylor Greene and allies that were investing last year during the back and forth with the tariffs. Marjorie Taylor Greene has I think she came out and said like that she was doing that she had done trades or whatever, and it's I believe it's public record. Now what Todd Blanche and what Van Hollen was grilling Todd Blanche about with the January 6th stuff, they are Trump was suing the IRS to withhold any investigation into Trump, his family, or his businesses. No, he doesn't want any sort of accountability or oversight into that. He sued the IRS, and instead of proceeding with that, him and Todd Blanche are settling for 17 or $1.776 billion of our taxpayer dollars going into this actual slush fund, unlike the NIH, to be able to compensate insurrectionists, Trump allies, right-wing groups, his businesses, anybody that felt slighted by Biden. To the tune of, again, let me rake in that number, 1776. This money will be going to pedophiles because there are a bunch of January 6ers that got caught for pedophilia. Hi, Hi, Anya. I almost called her Otto. Hi, baby girl. Do you want to come up here and sit? I'm going to move this. I just really remember that she needs the most attention of anybody. Hold on. I'm gonna, like, come here. Come up here. Do you want up here? You want to sit? You want to sit? Come here. Come here, Anya. Come here. Yeah, come up here. No, you're fine. Yeah, Otto just made a noise out there. Yeah, be fucking for real. Exactly. I wish I was not being fucking for real right now. It's called the Truth and Justice Commission. There will be absolutely no oversight, and it'll be of 5 panelists that him and Todd Blanche pick, and Trump can fire them at any point and replace them. That's corruption, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems. That's corruption to the nth degree. That's a fucking slush fund. It's a fucking slush fund. And we're going to go to this video of Harry Sisson talking about this exact thing and what this means, because Trump is not going to be held accountable for anything.
Well, there you have it. Donald Trump's corruption just got even worse. So you know how Trump and his DOJ just launched this $1.8 billion slush fund so they can basically pay taxpayer money to their friends and allies? The deal just got even sweeter for Trump. In a newly posted one-page document, the Justice Department details that it is now prohibited as part of this deal from pursuing tax claims against Trump or his family in the future. And guess who the document was signed by?
He wasn't entirely correct. It's also the businesses. Look at me fact-checking Harry Sisson. Holy shit.
Todd Blanche, Donald Trump's attorney general, and his former personal attorney. And look at how insane this document is. It says the United States releases, waives, acquits, and forever discharges each of the plaintiffs from, and is hereby forever barred and precluded from, prosecuting or pursuing any and all claims against Donald Trump, his family members, and his companies. So to be clear, Donald Trump is not only stealing $1.8 billion worth of taxpayer money, he's also protecting himself from any prosecution surrounding this case forever. It is the most corrupt thing a president has done in modern American history. It is disgusting. Well, there...
Yep. And again, this is a hold my beer moment in the eyes of everything that happened as far as corruption and everything that the Nixon administration did. This is nothing compared to Iran-Contra. Nothing. Nothing. And we are going to be bled dry while we literally are being starved to death down here. Continuing on with the list of corruption that I've found very accessible. Kalshi and Polymarket betting They're being used for betting on politics like ceasefires, tariffs, things like that. Kalshi's strategic advisor is Donald Trump Jr., and he is the primary investor in Polymarket. Or advisor, sorry, I misread that. Primary investor and advisor in Polymarket. At least 9 Polymarket accounts that are all interconnected made billions with a 98% success rate. Or sorry, not billions, $2.4 million. So these 9 accounts made $2.4 million with a 98% success rate. And they're also tracking when those spikes happened. The same thing with investments. There's a lot of other countries that are watching and taking note of everything. We've already discussed this about how the market has been manipulated this whole time. The stock market has been manipulated this whole time. Not like we're even talking, like we even make it like Taco Tuesday. On Friday, we know that the stock market is going to close on a good note. Open on Monday on a shit note. Like there's all these things that other countries are tracking. We're never going to have any sort of fucking accountability, and at this point it needs to be tea and cake or death. But we're out of tea. We're out of cake too. It's old Eddie Izzard skit. Don't worry about it. Continuing on. He has made $4 billion in crypto. They are sorry. I was wrong. 800 million to 2 billion in crypto. They are like those numbers. There were a few different outlets that were giving me something, so I'm saying 800 million to 2 billion. Someone originally said 4 billion. I couldn't get that. That's why I scribbled that one out and I read it. Oops. 400 million to, and also 1 billion for the ballroom bunker. Because remember, they were asking for 400 million of taxpayer dollars, and now the Republicans are going behind the American people's backs and asking for $100 billion or $1 billion for this ballroom bunker. The Arc de Trump should be costing us about $300 to $400 million. Again, this is taxpayer money. Did I say it twice? Did I actually? Hold on, wait a second. Teardrops, you know me. Did I say it twice, or was it the internet being weird? They're watching me. Good. Go fuck yourselves. 600 million for foreign interests and digital assets to the tune of $9.7 billion. And of course, the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool is costing taxpayers $13.1 million. But we didn't have enough money to fund SNAP and food stamps to the tune of 186 billion. But we have $2 billion for digital assets, and things like that. Like some of that, like the digital assets aren't taxpayer dollars, but he's using everything at his disposal to gain more money. All the Trump supporters out there that were like, oh, he's not taking a paycheck at all. Yeah, I fucking wouldn't either. You fucking moron. Honest to God, if I was a fucking monster, I would have thought about this plan. And I would have executed it. Yeah. Like, Oh yeah, tell my dumb supporters, because he said that to your face. I love dumb supporters. I love dumb people. They support me. That's what he said. I love dumb people because they support me. Of course he's going to say to his dumb supporters that, oh yeah, I'm not going to take a paycheck. Yeah, why would you? When you know that you're going to drain this government dry. They found the loopholes. They have the people in charge and placed in the right places to do all this corruption. This is going to bleed us dry. This is going to, I don't think anybody understands this. This is going to bankrupt America. We are going to be left with nothing. And his kids are going to fuck off whenever he's dead. They're going to take all that money, and all that money that Trump is collecting, he's going to put that in overseas banks. If you don't think that he's going to place all that money, all those assets somewhere else outside of the United States, you're out of your fucking mind. He's going to. He's going to place those assets somewhere else. We will never see that money again. We will never see the gold, the jewels, the whatever the fuck else. The American people, our money is no, and then on top of that, with all this Iran shit, if they change from using the dollar for oil to price oil, we are DOA. Or what is it? Yeah, DOA. Dead in the water. No, dead in the water more than dead on arrival, but because we've already arrived and we're not there yet, but we're getting real close. So I guess we're dead in the water. There's no one that's going to come save us. There's nothing that's going to happen. We're going to suffer, and we're going to now, at that point, we are going to actually look like a third world country. You know that, right? We're a third world country in a Gucci belt. It's a knockoff Gucci belt, but it's a Gucci belt nevertheless. We are going to look like countries that he has made fun of. And it shouldn't be made fun of, honestly. We're going to look like Skid Row. I need you to understand that. America is going to look like Skid Row. And all of the rules and regulations against people that are homeless, those are going to be placed on us. Because we will not be able to survive with how little we have. Yet we have money. We have 1776 amount of money to give to January 6ers that should have not been here and shouldn't be here because they're breathing our fucking air and it's nasty. Get the fuck out. We also, one thing that I did want to talk about is Elon Musk's baby mama, Ashley St. Clair, went online to do a makeup thing and spill some tea, which I'm going to go into this telling you right now, she's a piece of shit too. If I was to find out about my boyfriend doing all this shit, I would have secretly recorded him and just fucking blasted it on the internet. There wouldn't be a fucking warning. It would just be there. NDA, ID, GAF. There we go. I don't give a fuck. Come sue me. Come put me in prison. I don't give a fuck now. Everybody already knows. So, I don't fucking care what you do to me, bitch. I'm not, like, I'm a ratty bitch. I'm a ratty bitch. Where's something Twilight? I know I have something right here at Twilight aside from my tattoo. It's Hoa season, bitches. Like, I'm a ratty. And I'll fucking, you give me that opportunity, I'll fucking say everything. I don't keep my mouth fucking shut. That's why I can't hold secrets. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to know. If it's your secret, though, more than, like, 9 times out of 10, I literally forget. And some, like, my friend will reference it, and they'll be like, you know, the thing. And I'm like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. And they'll have to, like, retell me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that. And they're like, how do you not remember this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Probably traumatic brain injury, more than likely. But anyways, so fuck this bitch, but here we go. We're gonna listen to her. Or not.
And in October, Elon tells me that he is ready to release his, in his words, anomaly in the Matrix. And I am like, oh, like, who's that? And he says that he has 10,000.
Also, she said, who's that? She's not telling everything. See, I wouldn't even fucking beat around the bush. I'd be like, this is exactly everything. I don't give a fuck. Anyway.
1,000 lasers in space, referring to his satellites. I say, because I am like rather uncomfortable and I know the gravity of what he's trying to tell me right now, I say, wow, finally a focus on the Jewish vote. He keeps going and he says, you know, this is not a piece that they'll see on the chessboard. And I straight up tell him, I say, I would ask more, but I really don't want to be deposed. To which he says, very wise. Shortly after that, you know, he's involved with...
I would be like, tell me everything, bitch. I need to know everything. And I would have that shit either live streaming or recording. And I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get you. I love that shit. Like, that would be the thing that I would fucking do. But I'm also a fucking menace.
America.
Oh, and I also have a death wish. I was supposed to be dead at 25 and I'm still here, so I'm making everybody's problem.
And all of this other stuff, and he's sending me some internal data from America PAC, real-time Delta vote metrics. And I am just like, how the fuck do you have this sort of data? You don't get this from door knocking, because that was one of my first jobs in politics was in campaigns and cleaning up this bad data from door knocking, because the vendors that America PAC is using at this point is a vendor that hires Craigslist crackheads for door knocking, and I wish I was exaggerating there, but I'm not. I know, like, I have caused harm with my rhetoric. However, I never, like, sought out to cause harm. Like, there were...
The second that you found out who he was, you sought out to cause harm.
Parts of me that really wanted, like, the best for the country, for America, for democracy. And one thing is I have always hated big tech.
So I dated the biggest tech bro I could!
So then to have arguably the most powerful man in the world who is sending me things about, you know, using his space technology in the election. I should also say that I have all of this backed up with many people with explicit instructions should anything happen to me, okay?
See, at that point, I wouldn't even have to tell you guys that. I'd be like, it's already out there, bitch. You can't do shit. I don't know why people don't just drop the truth bombs. Like, they're way more fun. It sucks. You got to go through a lot of muck, but
this was something that I was internally wrestling with while publicly not really showing that I was having any of these internal ethical conflicts with myself regarding this information.
Jesus
October rolls around.
you're not getting any fucking sympathy from me, girl, because, like, I'm not gonna lie. To me, that's just pussy bitch shit. Whenever you're not going to drop everything, just fucking drop it all. Who gives a fuck? Oh, we have a NDA? Who gives a shit? You already are fearful for your life? Fuck it. Fuck it. No NDA is going to ever stop me from running my fucking mouth. I'm going to say everything that happens. If I find myself in a predicament, like, I literally thought to myself, I was like, what if I put a wig on, covered up my tattoos? Easy peasy, because thanks to Body Color Cosmetics. Cover up everything, take out the piercings, go in, like, lie on the resume, lie about my name and everything, and go in to be an ICE agent, and then just strap myself with recording devices. And then one day, after about a month, or as long as it took to get just enough to, like, really fucking knock their socks off, release it. Everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, that's illegal. I don't give a fuck. Put me in fucking prison, bitch. I don't give a fuck. After Bruce passed, like, no. Especially now. I'm just like, who has two middle fingers and doesn't give a fuck? Like, for real. I wanted to see, like, I wanted all those fuckers to be doxxed. So I was like, what if I just went in? What if I just went in and did it myself? Or didn't even have to. I just have a camera on me recording at all times. At all times. Because it's very easy to make those motherfuckers talk. You make up a story. They empathize. All of a sudden, playing them like a fucking fiddle. It's not hard. Hey, solid. But, like, that's what I mean is, like, fuck it. But I ended up not, because I was like, also, I'd have to, ethically, I can't do it. Ethically, I couldn't do it. And so that was where I was like, fuck, I guess I'm not doing this after all. But I'm going to be real with you. It did cross my mind where I was like, what if they're not even really checking for ID, or, like, checking people that are going into, what do you call it? ICE agents. Oh, I was saying that, I was, like, saying at the beginning that, like, whenever ICE agents were coming on the scene, I was like, what if I put on a wig, covered up my tattoos with body paint because I can get it made to match my skin tone, and then, yeah, just infiltrate and just record, and then one day just fuck it, post it. Everything. Everything. No one redacted. No one blurred out. Just out in the open. And I was like, and what I said is, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Put me in prison. I don't fucking care. Like, after, if I did that, or, like, NDAs and things like that, I would have been like, I don't fucking care. Because Elon Musk's ex-wife, girlfriend, baby mama, is going online and telling people that he did interfere with the election, which we fucking knew. But if I were her, I would have just dropped everything. All in one big fucking clump. Boom. Just all of it out there. The issue with the same tactic as people who aren't ICE agents, that's the same tactic that people who aren't ICE agents use to assault people. That's true. And it's unclear what the benefit would be. That's true. I mean, the benefit would be ruining some lives. Even if it's mine. I don't fucking care. Like, for those types of people, I don't really fucking care. As long as they're getting their fucking like, just desserts. Like, I'll eat a shit pie with them. I don't fucking care. But it's because I don't I'm not a good a nice person whenever it comes to mean people. I'm a bully. I can't help myself. I see one of my friends get bullied, bro, it's fucking on. I'm going to ream that person out that's hurting them. Nah, that's true. That's true, Solid. You're right. And that's exactly why I like, another reason why is because like um there were several reasons, but that was one of them. Was I was like, okay, they started to like get doxxed anyways, and they started telling on themselves. So I was like, oh, these motherfuckers are dumb as hell. But I was saying that's very easy to like get someone like, especially of that persuasion on camera, and then just being like, oh yeah, make up a story. Oh yeah, I heard this you know this person at this facility and I and did this and this, and like go like crazy on it, but like not to where they would be able to check it, and like they wouldn't even be able to check it, but then they start talking and tell you what they did. It's the same tactic that cops use. Same thing. Think you might have seen it, but it's worth sharing in the chat. Yeah. I'm always down. We can pop over to Neopets real fast. Serpentine Dervish plushie. Did I check this? I'm gonna copy and paste it. But yeah, I just tend to get very visceral whenever it comes to like social justice and shit.
The social cop in your brain. I'm not just talking about criminality. I'm talking about like,
oh yeah,
it's
I
not fucking cool to think that everybody needs to be punished.
You like reposted it, didn't you, Solid? Oh yeah, because there it is. This is so simple worded, but there will always be people who take everything you say in bad faith because they are incapable of self-awareness and nuance. People need to sit with the thoughts that make them uncomfortable and sometimes learn that they're not always in the right.
For every mistake that they've made. This extends to celebrities, your friends, and characters you like on TV. It's touching every part of your life if your brain is like this, and you have to fucking cut it out, because expecting a fair punishment for somebody's crime that you decided they committed, you will actually never be happy, because that's never gonna happen. You're a fucking cop, dog. You are a cop. It's not an interesting personality trait to have. People who make mistakes should not have to suffer for their choices. They actually should be given a chance to get better. And a lot of people believe that when it comes to like the carceral state, but can't believe it when it comes to their friends. And it's fucking annoying me.
It's also Christian-y.
Yes.
It's hierarchy.
You've sinned.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now you must live in hell for the rest of your life.
Yeah. What do you think people get out of it?
A lot of people right now are feeling very like hurt and betrayed, both by society and the people in their life. And there is no retribution coming. There's no one coming to save us. Trump's been impeached multiple times and it's never worked. Your shitty ex-boyfriend is going to keep being shitty to you. What he
People
says,
who are horrible, who succeed in front
instead
of
of facing
your face.
consequences, he's going to marry a girl that's hotter than you 6 months after he breaks up with you, and that sucks. And I get it, but also like, that's fucking the way the cookie crumbles, dog. You don't get to demand that people live forever atoning for this one thing or whatever it was.
Hey V, how are you?
Have boundaries.
Yes, I do.
/JennaSayWhat.com/links.
JennaSayWhat.com
I don't want to know you anymore. I've done it. You've done it. What you can't do is then be like, and their life should be bad. It's just out of your head. It's just like, you can think it and you can say it to your friends at brunch when you're wearing like a stiletto with a jean. You can totally do that, and I'd love to be there. But what you can't do is try and make it happen. What you can't do is call their fucking job and say they cheated on you.
We had
That's my job. Not that, but the chat. I show my butthole on the internet for fun, for money. So, do we have a thing for that? Oh shit, no, I don't think so.
Left pendulum swing of Me Too and wokeness, which I am in agreement with the spirit of a lot of it, and it was a backlash.
One of the things with that is that there is too much cancel culture right now, because like I think Teardrops was saying for like my the link tree thing. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what she meant. One of the things with like cancel culture is we're getting away from the fact that it's not cancel culture, it's accountability. We're holding people accountable for their shitty behaviors and their shitty, you know, racist bullshit or whatever. But whenever we go to the nth degree on that one, that's where it's a problem, where it's like you have a friend that missteps, or like a celebrity that has like a misstep, but it's not like crazy. And then like they get entirely canceled and their lives ruined for like fucking nothing. So it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, we're not gonna make the command OF. No, I promise you that. It'll just be links. Because that's where I skirted the rules of like Instagram and all that stuff, is I was like, oh, I have a website. I'll just link my links to the website. If you can't forgive, you'll have nowhere to go when you make a mistake. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. There are some people that I truthfully believe are not like beyond redemption. That sort of thing. I already forgot where I was going. Oh, the haunted woods. Oh, fuck. We're going to have to move everything from inventory. I don't trust that. I don't trust it. Not after having $100,000 item, like, turn to sludge. Oh yeah, there's too many things in this that we need to keep. So we're not doing that. Gray present. What did I get? Such a sad present. There's nothing in it. Fucking hell. You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. Do you make some special chat? I do. Obviously not here because rules and regulations. No. Murder. Judas. If you pay for it. Yeah, I think crimes need examined in context. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, we have, it really depends on what it is. If it's just chatting, murder. Yeah, I would just message the page. Because I really shouldn't probably go through like my price range on this one, because like they might hit me with it. You know what I mean? If I start, I was saying numbers earlier, but like I feel like they might. You can blame Fosta Sesta. We need to decriminalize, not legalize. We need to decriminalize sex work. Please. Okay, thanks. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. So I can talk about this shit online and be more of a slut online. It's just very unfortunate for me. Yeah. Sell down there, Squirrely Dan. Wait, do I have that? Oh no, I just have the allegedly. It's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, just message me on that and I'll shoot you some numbers and such, and we can chit chat a little further on that without the prying eyes of who owns Twitch and YouTube. Is it also? Either way, it's a tech bro. Whatever. Who also goes on those sites too. So I don't understand why it's not decriminalized. It's so fucking stupid. YouTube is Google. Oh yeah, no, we would be in deep trouble on that one. Twitch is Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go to the links. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. See, you guys are, I love you guys. All right, let's put the spider juice elixir in the little thing. It's awfully hard to keep in one place. Yes, it is. I'm sure it is. Okay, let's put it in the album. You gotta put it in the album. All right, we have, speaking of albums, I know you will. Nibbled cooking pot stamp, which I realized, I was like, why is it nibble? Oh, because someone bit through it. Okay. Oh dear, it looks like someone has tried to take a bite out of this stamp. Put it in the stamp album. And that's an expensive stamp too, boy. I'm super excited. Shit and yeah, I agree, solid. Some of it I care about. Like, it just really depends on my fucking mood, honestly. Like, that's the only thing, is like sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Other times I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna beat you up in a parking lot. In a, was it Hardy? No. Oh my god. One of my friends stripped naked in one of these parking lots. Denny's. There we go. She streaked through a Denny's parking lot late at night. It was after we were done being strippers. I have a very weird, like, thing. You think it's relevant? Okay, hold on. Sorry for the shameless plug. I got you. No, you're fine. You're totally fine. You're one of my friends. Hey, Dunn, how are you doing?
I'm just being, like, entering my villain era and, like...
By the way, that's solid.
Obviously, that alone is not a problem, but it's when they, like, lean into being an asshole and feel proud of it. I guess what it comes down to is that there are a lot of people who think that, like, boundaries are more important than, like, community. And what I'm getting at is, like, there are people who think that in order to connect with someone, you need to vibe on every level, you need to see everything the same way, and you need to believe exactly the same thing, that if they don't, you can't be friends. And I think that's a huge problem. I think it's killing communities. Because I think people forget that perfect is the enemy of good, and that discomfort is the price we pay for community. If you're going through life with never feeling uncomfortable, you're doing it wrong. You're just sticking to what you know and never learning anything new.
Eugenics? No, I haven't heard of that. So, for real, Emma never misses. Eugenics is really damn good too. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't tried it. What else needs to go in books? Oh, seaweed design Mashalite coin. An intricate seaweed design makes you wonder if this particular coin was used to purchase aquatic items. Throw it in the coin album. Oh, I have a book to read? Do I need to read? No. We're going to read it anyways because I'm not trusting the Pants Devil. Not doing it. Gearbox book box. It's a book in a box made of gears that tell you how to make a gearbox. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. That was a lot to read. His art style is so cute. Yeah. Is it the game that you were playing in that little clip? It looks cute. Let's see. We need to quick stock. Wonder if Jenna, yeah. I'm sure. Are you making your pets volunteer? You get massive loot. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta take them out of the volunteer thing. That was the Binding of Isaac. Oh, that was a previous game done by the same developer. No, I haven't seen this, like, what is it called? Tactical Cat RPG? Wait a second. I didn't see that. Your allergies are kicking her out. No. Oh no, here we go. Hold on. I know she's got it. Eugenics. It's fucking weird. Okay, hold on. Cuz I'm thinking about playing some games like on stream as well. That looks fun. Hold on. What does it look like on Steam? No, I don't. Because if it's cute, I'm like, oh. Oh my god. That was surprisingly so accurate to auto giving birth, by the way. Just shit it out. And oh. No, I'm just teasing. It's cute, but it's also fucked up. Edmund never evolved past his Newground days. Oh, I love a Newground, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on, wait a second. George leveled up. Okay, so here's some of like the gameplay, I guess.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick.
Yeah, he did not grow up past the Newground days. You're right.
His mouth and one of his ears are missing. His soul was removed by a Condarian demon.
What was that last one?
He's taken a shotgun to the face a couple times.
What?
He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure, and he's made a deal with the devil. He was stabbed repeatedly in the neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't nowadays, right? He appears to have a conjoined twin. I don't really. He has a gambling addiction. He was probed by aliens. He was mauled by a large headless beast. His tail appears to be growing ahead. He has ADHD.
Oh, kidneys.
Mugenics, coming to Steam February 10th.
That's hysterical. He's got a brand. He's committed to it. That's fine. It's working for him. That's funny. That's incredible. So like I guess, oh my God, Mr. Ding. Oh my God. Yeah. And I'm like, thanks, girl. But did you hear about that newbie in town who's been hoarding all those cats? Oh my God. This is, yeah, I'm going to have to check this out. This will definitely have to be one of the ones that like, you know, I'll have to go to. You've been wanting to share news that your new 2 series that you, oh my God, you won an award? Fuck yeah. For your voice acting? Hell yeah. RJ, I love that for you. That does mean that you're an award-winning actor. Yes. That's amazing. Okay, yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, Teardrops also won an award for her like physical acting. She was like on set and stuff. Fucking look at you guys get it. I'm so fucking happy for you. Hell yeah. RJ, congrats. That's amazing. That is great. I love to hear that. I love to see it. I love seeing everybody like getting what they deserve and getting their awards and stuff. I love that. I'm gonna leave. Oh wait. I'm gonna T-sickle. I swear to God, I keep reading that as testicle. I swear to God, that's just ridiculous. All right, fire spitting, boat toy, omelet. Again, at some point I'm going to move things. Like I'm going to look at what is going to be worth something whenever the fairy quest comes out. And then, oh wait, I could have done this whole time. I'm such a fucking moron. All right. T-sickle, testicle, honey tea, crock, boom, and we're gonna do submit. Everything is gone out of there. 41 items. Nice. Now they have it to where it's separated. Good for them. Fucking about time. Playtest is coming real soon. Oh my God. Yeah, I will definitely playtest that instead of Neopets, or I might do both. Share at least one good news among the, oh yeah, absolutely. We love to see it. The good news, not the fire, right? Oh, I didn't mean to go to Neopia. I wanted to go to my inventory. But that's awesome. I love that. All right. I think that I had to feed, groom, pet, whatever the fuck, play with, etc., etc. I was gonna say, what was I thinking? Obviously, honey tea, soothe a sore throat after a day of making noise. We're gonna give that to Professor. We're also gonna give her the T-sickle. The only part not made of tea is the stick. Well, that only leaves ice cream, but still, that's okay. But yeah, I guess it's a green tea ice cream. That would be great, actually. I don't know why they called it a T-sickle, because it really did look like testicle. While listening to some Neopet. Yeah. All right, RJ. I love how the bots aren't even marketing best viewers anymore. They're offering AI viewers. Oh my God, is that what that was? Is that what the one that got pulled, obviously? Oh, AI viewers on stream. Oh. That's it's you're not there's no point. And also the data centers, the amount, like the shit that's coming out, like, I mean, it's already been coming out, but like they're killing us. The data centers are killing us, and there are so many in the US right now. You know, hunt for your core set. All right, good luck, Godspeed. They've always been promoting view bots, but now they're just not being subtle anymore. Exactly. Yeah. It's crazy. At that point, I'm like, I'd rather have no viewers and just rattle off, because I post this to YouTube. So you can always go back and rewatch it. But like, I would fuck it. Look at that little fucker right there. Oh, thank God. Only 7 Neo points. That's good. Okay. I'm fine with it. I would rather just not even fucking have viewers at that point. Yeah, you can't find. Oh no, the leather corset dress. I wondered if that's what it was that you were looking for. Yeah, Teardrops does. Teardrops Demon is actually her clown persona. Yeah, Teardrops is a character. Did we ever, like, I don't know. We never got to be Teardrops and Libby together, which is incredibly sad. Okay, so 15, I guess they were dropping these one at a time. So that's crazy that they're not dropping them one at a time anymore. This big guy, crunch, crunch, crunch. Come on, Vocious. Come on now, Vocious. We mustn't litter. Oh, that's what you're worried about, bitch. I don't want any trash sullying the streets of my new kingdom. Besides, I want her to see this. Oh, man. Did I not get a thing? Anyways. Ozzy, there they are. Oh my God, the Whalen. This is, look at, it says yip, yip, yip. Is this, and he's flying. Is this, I know that this is, are we doing a nod to Appa? Yip, yip, Appa. Yip, yip. Oh my God, I fucking love Appa. I still want to cosplay him, but a slutty version. How do you make an Appa slutty? You make a fur like bodysuit, thong, tail, but the tail covers the thong butt, and then you can raise it. I've been thinking about it for so long. All right. They're headed for the rainbow fountain. Yip, yip. You're right, Junie. Let's cut them off there. Sorry, I don't know why that cracked me up. I like flick. Gah! Oh, I did it wrong. My bad. I obviously haven't read comics enough. Come to greet me, have you? Good. I prepared a gift, or half of one anyways. Flick. Queen Fiora! You. Oh. Boom. Oh, collect prize. Okay. Smashed potatoes. Did I not get a prize for this? Like, did I miss it? Was it yesterday? Because I did not do shit yesterday. I just hung out with the babies, which honestly, worth it. I love hanging out with the babies. They're so cute. Oh God, you have to, I can't do it. Summary. What? Oh, there we go. What's going on, Fiora? My gravest mistake has returned to take revenge, not only on me, but all of Fairyland. It seems the Drakara I once knew turned into the very same... Is this supposed to be funny? Genumara? What is this? Is this the scary bitch's name? Because, like, obviously, if her name is Genumara, the name Jen is in it, I'm going to cosplay it. Like, I was planning on doing it anyways, but now, the thong butt. I know. You zoned out, but you have my attention, right? I want to be a slutty appa. I just do. The very same Genumara that took away Balia's magic. That explains how she knew how to perform the ritual, but not who bestowed the name upon her. Who turned her into this dark gray fairy hybrid. For Drakara's sake, I hope it's not who I suspect it is. But yeah, if it's this bitch that's like Jen, her name is Jen now, and I'm gonna be like, bro, I got to. She looks like she's crimped her hair too. Is this me? I am getting a white streak on the front of my hair, which I think is me just taking the power from my ex who has a white streak in his hair, but he also dyes it in there, so. But mine's getting in there all natural, like right there in the front, which I used to bleach all the time. I used to have a white streak in the front as well, and then a white streak down here. So I'm like, did my body just be like, oh yeah, you haven't had that white streak in your hair in a while. Let's give it to you naturally. All right, Queen Fiora needs our help, but those crusty old warriors Drakara summoned are blocking our path. Okay, so her name is Drakara. Okay. We'll need to clear the way if we want to reach her in time. Now, who's with me? Drakora and Vicious move on to their next target, the Rainbow Fountain. As the fallen artificer gloats over creation, destruction, and machinations, Balia must find the bravery to choose her own path. Hope this is the thing with feathers. What have I done? Oh, she's turning gray. Oh, shit. But, like, she's got... Oh, my God. Her hair's purple, too. Fuck off. When will my reflection show? Oh, my God. That's funny. Dudes, I think I have to cosplay her. I don't think I have a fucking choice. Look at those wings, though. She's goth as fuck. Or emo, you know, because apparently I have made people mad on the internet. I also listen to emo, too. I actually, whenever I sent Teardrops this text, I literally had just typed it out. I didn't, like, think about it. I just was like, I said, we were there when the confessions didn't take place on a dashboard. When we found out that, yes, in fact, that groom's bride is a whore. And we were sick, infected with where we lived. But damn it, we lived. I wrote that just on a whim. And after I hit send, I just started cracking up. And I was like, oh my God, did I just pull that out of my ass? And I did. I did just pull it out of my ass. And it's 100% accurate. But I... Like, the amount of emo bands and metal bands that I've seen in concert, insane. What was this? What am I supposed to do? I was like, wait a second. There's a child. Hold on. What did I click on? What'd you send me? Teardrops. Vote? Okay. Should I... Hold on. I'm gonna do this because, like, I don't want to, like... Oh, it has to verify through Facebook. So yeah, I'm gonna, like, let me do this separately. There we go. I got it. I did it. There you go. I did it. I was like, hold on. There's a child. A child. This list is... Oh, yeah. Yup. Awesome. Kind of like... I still think it's funny that my cousin sent me a text and was like, hey, can you get your entire following to, like, vote on my daughter's picture? Because she, at the time, she had just turned 18. She was going to college. So, like, she was, like, it was the graduating class and they put up photos and she's like, I want to win. And I sent her a text. I was like, Val, is this like a competition thing, or are you making this competition up? And she goes, it's a little made up, but it's definitely the other moms too. And I was like, done. I was like, are you okay? Because like I post a lot of, and she goes, I don't give a shit. I ain't too proud to beg. And I was like, you know what? She is my family. She is literally my blood relative. It's no wonder. She was like, nope. And we won. She had the most votes out of anybody, or like the likes and comments out of anybody in her class. And apparently they were like, how did you do that? And she's like, my cousin's famous. It's like, I'm not really, but it probably made you feel really fucking like, I would have said it too. I was like, I can be as famous as you want me to be, girly pop, if that's going to make you feel like on cloud nine. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's so funny. ChatGPT is more delusional on the regular, right? But I'm definitely not famous, but she was like, yeah, it's because my cousin's famous. I was like, damn. You literally just told a bunch of moms that they had no fucking chance, is what you just did. My family, like I said, my family, we don't, like, I cheat at pool, and I cheat at, like, various other things. So, like, you know, it is what it is. And obviously she does too. She doesn't give a shit. And she shares your work, and you, lucky knows, oh, stop. But I'm very fucking proud of you, Solid. You've not just made one game, you've made several games, right? I think you said that you made like 2 other games before this one, but like this one is specifically like designed for people like us that don't want AI and don't want, we want to fight in our own way. And this is such a great way to physically fight AI without like doing anything illegal. So yeah, this is your go big or go home. And you're doing like, it looks so good, Solid. It looks so good. And the fact that you're doing like the color mixing, you're doing the colors as like weapons, it's so good. And I'm going to fucking peddle it to fucking everybody. I've been peddling that shit like it's my goddamn job. So, and it's because I'm proud, and I'm very happy to like support my friends that are doing rad shit. And that's what we should all be doing, is like when our friends are doing rad shit, support them, blast it, make other people have eyes on it. Like, a lot of people like will think on themselves and be like, wow, I wish I was that talented, and they'll get in their heads and not want to like do anything, or they'll be like, well, I don't want them to get all the attention, like I'm not getting it or something like that. And I'm speaking from Leo pride experience. Like, I've done shit like that in the past, not necessarily with like this sort of thing, but like, in school, like someone would get something and I'd be like, it's not gonna come out to an audience of like 5 people like the last 2. That's fair. You hope that you can get funding. You're not going to let us down, though. Solid. That's not letting us down. And if you don't get the funding right away, that doesn't mean that it's dead. It doesn't mean that it's dead. We're like, we just keep pushing. We keep pushing. As a team, we keep fucking pushing. You really hope, oh, yeah. Yeah. And teardrops is like, I'm not gonna lie, like I brought teardrops into things. I'm gonna move from this really fast because like I realize what time it is, and I'm like, oh no. Because I do figure fight club tonight, so I'm like trying not to go for like several hours, because they'll be like, where are you, Jen? I'll be like, I'm on my stream. Never met any in person, but we'll head them for being a silly goose, right? But yeah, I had to grow out of a lot of the things that, held me back from supporting people that I love and I adore. And it's just not like, a way that I wanted to be, and like I hated myself for so fucking long. I know I posted something on my stories. I was like, I sound like a cocky asshole, but I fucking worked hard to get to the placement that I'm at. Um, I'm obsessed with fashion. I'm obsessed with like, and I think that's why I just went into cosplay as easily as I did and just started doing things, is because um I love fashion. I love all that stuff. Um but like being in the cosplay community, like right, at the beginning, it really was one of those things that like I had to push myself to not feel like I was super inadequate, or that like I wasn't, smart enough, good enough, etc., etc., etc. How did I really? First level. Um, but it took a while to grow out of it. Once I did, and especially in the cosplay community, I was like, I I don't know how to be proud of myself, but I know how to be proud of my friends. And so I start like my ability to like feel confident about myself came from me boosting my friends, and whenever they were doing something, get really excited. I also found out that like I don't know if it's like I don't know, but I cry at the fucking drop of a hat. So like friends will tell me something like super amazing and I'll start tearing up. It just happens. And I think that a part of me, like especially in like high school, the reason that I wasn't supportive, there were multiple reasons, but I think another reason was like um I I didn't cry most of my teenage years. Um I think if I did cry, I actually locked myself in my closet every time that I cried, so that no one would see me, because I thought it was very, very, very shameful. So I think that another thing is like I noticed that whenever I got like super excited for my friends, or I was super proud of someone, I would cry, and I did not want to show that weakness, quote unquote. It's not weak to cry. It was weak what I was doing. But I was also fucking out there surviving for my fucking life. Um, don't know how my stepdad didn't murder me. But yeah, it took me a really long time to like get comfortable enough for me to be able to support my friends and everything, which is so sad. And then once I did, and anytime that like I succeeded and my friends would like show me that same like excitedness and things like that, it made me go, "Oh, wait. Like this is good. This is great." You cried at the Hannah Montana movie though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was that I don't think I ever saw that movie actually. You like sad boys? What's that? You said bad boys? Guess I'll go cry. I know, right? Um but once I got the confidence, oh shit. Yeah. Once I got the confidence and was like one of my fucking hell. One of my friends told me recently, she was like, "I never see you repeat an outfit." And I was like, "I typically don't. Um, I fucking hell. See, I can't, this is why I can't do gaming while I stream. Because I lock in, or if I don't lock in, I'm really bad. Either way, like, that's why I kind of stopped playing Dead by Daylight, because I was like, I'm not saying anything because I can't. Like, I'm going to die in the game. I got styles upon styles, but that's the thing is like um when she said that, I was like, that's a very valid thing. It's very true. Like you'll see like certain pieces that repeat, like my gold belt from Tommy Wolves, which I might end up getting a second one, because like I've worn it so much that one of the rivets is coming out, or did come out, because I've worn it so much. I'm so obsessed with it. It looks great with fucking everything. Like certain accessories you'll see me utilize all the time. But for the most part, like my clothing, I'll switch it up so much that it'll like do that. So I'm saying here like, yeah, I'm multifaceted. I don't have the ability to stick in one genre. And then also to say that I'm only goth and stick with only one, like the goth aesthetic or emo aesthetic, means that I don't get to like really explore the yang side of myself. Everybody has a yin and yang. And to deny that and to not like to cut yourself off because oh, I have to dress this certain way because I'm goth, so I have to look goth all the time. I'm goth when I'm dressed like a fucking hippie listening to Dead. I'm still a goth. Like that's my primary outfit choice. But am I going to do it all the time? And I wasn't doing it too much like a while ago because I burnt myself out. So I was like, fuck it, hippie, girly, and I was doing girly shit for a while. You know. This is why you should stream. In all cases, it's turn-based. Oh, that's awesome. Except when a cat has ADHD. Oh my god. I have got to play that, yeah. You're an outfit repeater. I've never noticed it, teardrops, but also, like, to me, I don't really pay attention to it. But I have had people, like close friends of mine tell me that. They're like, I never see you repeat anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably why I have 300 cosplays. Now that I think about it. I might have a shopping addiction. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. We're gonna put that, we're gonna place it on the shelf for right now, and we'll discuss it later. Oh my god. You try to remember that despite most people trying to put people in boxes, no one really fits. Exactly. We're humans, not cats. We don't fit in the box. Exactly. We do not fits, so we will not sits. Yeah, it's I get bored with stuff. So like if I'm going to like do an outfit or whatever, and also you can't ask me to pick whenever I'm gender fluid. Literally, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh shit, I'm a dude today. Like it is the like I've always kind of had that where I'll just wake up and I'll be like, I feel masked today. I don't like Jen is gone, Jay is here. And then there's times where like I genuinely, again, it's a day by day basis, but being called like girl or boy cringes me out. And I'm like, ew, neither. And I was like, wow, I am true gender fluid. Like it really depends on the day, but like, that's not me saying that to have any of my friends especially be like, oh no, I need to ask her immediately. No, it's not you guys. It's like external people. Like I'll get seated at a restaurant and they're like, this way, ma'am. And I'm like, ugh. Ma'am also kind of freaks me out too. So it's one of those things. Found it. Oh, I love that. I love the fact, and that's another like a thing with like getting rid of LGBT and the representation for that kind of stuff is we didn't have the words to go with what we were. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have dated almost everyone that I dated in my life if I would have known that I was gender fluid. I also know that several relationships, I was an absolute fucking fuckboy in them. But I didn't know why I was doing the things that I was doing because I didn't know that gender fluidity was a thing. And ever since I was a child, I told people, oh yeah, I'm a boy in a girl's body, but I would probably do drag, so I'm just gonna keep my girl body. And I always wanted breast implants. And I was like, at some point, once I came out as gender fluid and realized that I'm both masc and femme, I realized, no, I don't want breast implants. In fact, my titties are perfect because I have more of like the wide space between. So mine are like armpit titties, which is great because then I can bind easier. And I was like, yo, there were no mistakes. No mistakes were made in the evolution of Jen's body. Like, great. Love that. Thank you for your assurance. Because I was like, oh, I have fucked up. No. No, that's why I said that. I was like, I have two of my close friends on here. I'm like, I'm gonna let you know. No, it's not you guys. You guys could literally misgender me and I wouldn't give a fuck. You guys aren't the issue. Like, it's the external sources where it's just like, oh god. The more you know about this yourself, the more control you have over your life. Yep, that's so yeah. And that's the big thing is like I started to realize, I was like, oh wait, I'm all of these things. I'm not one thing. I'm always both. I've said that my whole life, but I never understood what it meant. I was saying the words out loud without knowing. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm everything all at once, but also nothing all at once." Which I was incorrect about the last part. How gender of the day is a bonus. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Some of my friends require you to ask that. Nah, that's too much. That's far too much. The key indicator is like, especially if I have my neck painted, that's like the big thing that that is like whenever I'm feeling much more mask, I typically am like, I'm gonna present that way. Actually, hold on, I don't know if anybody saw this, but I got interviewed by Damage and I'm gonna be 100%, I completely fucking blacked out because I was just like in the zone when she asked me, and I was just like, and I just like rattled shit off. So hold on, let me.
And do our best to figure out the best way to connect with y'all because y'all are
that was our show.
And it just, everything. It hit so hard. It made me just say, this is exactly the person that I want to listen to, the person that I want to see in concert. Damage was immediately the thing that made every bit of sense to me.
I'm practicing to be a social worker, so I love follow the meaning behind Damage's music. Fuck the system. Damage is a great political activist. She is an inspiration. It's just great to come out and support her. Put a landlord in a landfill. Because, man, that rent! I'm ready to scream that out after paying this month's rent.
Anytime you are...
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. But like whenever I'm presenting more like that, that's where, you know, I still don't care, especially with my friends. But it is quite interesting that like when I'm presenting specifically like that, dudes don't like ma'am me at all. And they like a lot of them I'm like prepared for it because they have that look like they didn't vote the right way kind of people, and they won't say a fucking thing. And I think that is it has to do with the transgender, like everything that's going on with trans people. Typically they go after trans women, and that's the psychology, that's the word I was looking for. The psychology is that men can't understand that another man would, oh, I already did that, would want to be a woman who is less than in their minds. Like the psychology of men, why they're extremely transphobic towards trans women versus trans men. Because in their eyes, whenever I'm dressing mask, I'm trying to be like the higher sex, like the better sex, I should say, in their eyes. Yeah, you never really, it's very rare. And whenever you do hear them talk about trans men, they typically, it's a afterthought. in the conversation. And again, it's the psychology of like men think that they're better than women. So to transition to a woman means that you're weaker. And they see that as a sign of weakness. When in reality, you have fucking Elon Musk out here taking pills to make him lose his estrogen. And that's why he has that fucked up chest. That's why his chest is fucked up, because you have to have estrogen in your body. All of us. Why was I going to put Professor Montana Billingsworth into battle school? She is not a battler. No. Even in queer spaces, trans men and NBs can be considered woman light by a lot of people. Yep. People love putting folks in boxes. Absolutely. And when they see me coming knocking, they're like, what the fuck? Why is this person everything all at once? Because I can't make up my mind, you bitch. I've never been able to. What do you want? I don't know. Oh, I don't have enough main code stones. Let's leave that one in there and I'm just going to go shopping. Shopping addiction. I think that's why I love Neopets so much, is because I do have the option of like being able to blow my money like crazy. Tell me I'm wrong. I think I'm right. I think I'm right on that. Yes, I want 2. Give me 2. 2. See an Andrew Tate fan, you think he'd gotten him out of jail by this point. Oh, it's true. You ever see that movie, Everything? I need to see it. I've been told that, like, I would really, really like it. So it is on my list of things to watch. I've just been really bad about watching new things. However, I did watch Obsession, and I realized that I might have some permanent damage from my last relationship that we all kind of know. One of the clips really resonates. Fair. I realized that one of my relationships might have actually really did some mental damage, because there was a part in it. Either that or it might be the haunt actor in me. I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a part in the movie where she does something exceptionally creepy at night, and quiet theater. Me. And I realized in that moment that no one else was laughing with me, and that I'm the only one that thought that scene was fucking hilarious. And I was like, note to self, do this exact thing with next partner. Yep. You can't give a haunt actor an idea. You can't give us an idea. You just can't. You can't. It's so good, Teardrops. You would really like it. I think if Teardrops would have went with me, I think her and I would have probably laughed at the same moment in the movie, because her and I have very similar like brain patterns with like haunt acting, and I think that her and I would probably be like, that's good though. We're writing that down for later. You know that, right? Like, it's so funny. I was a psycho cackling during Weapons when they started the Naruto running to the death. Right. I haven't seen that movie, but I saw that part in the movie and I was like, why are they Naruto running? And I did laugh at it. So I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. It was really funny. Warning about that there's a divorce heartbreak sub theme, but it's not the focus. Oh, I'm not worried about it. Nah. Because this one was, I was kind of worried about Obsession, because like, what if I turn into a frog? You've been a frog. Oh, I don't think I ever showed you guys what she turned into. Oh, wait, is there? No. So I zip-zapped the pony. She turned into Woodland. So there she is with her little old lady outfit on. Oops. Her little old lady outfit and everything. So you got Snot. Oh my god. Figure Fight Club. That's at 8. I'll be all right. But it's beautiful and raw emotional and has dildos. Oh my god, I love that. So we're gonna zip zap her. I don't know if she's gonna change. I did like the elder girl, but again, I'm like, I don't want another uni. I have one uni in my side account, I don't really care to have another uni. I want to have something like completely different than what I have in my my inventory. Look at that. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Yeah, this mouse is dying. She's got to go. Shit. Oh. I hear Otto. I think she's calling for the babies, but she could be calling for me. I could be wrong. Hey, we're almost to the end. Oh, we wanted to do we gotta do, okay, little bubbles. I realized that I have quite the eye for talent. Oh, God. Oh, my God, this really does go on forever. Vera's Osis, worthwhile prototypes to be sure. From them, I learned much. I learned that misery breeds resentment, and resentment breeds ambition. From ambition comes power. They were both miserable, yes, but compared to you, my cage bird, their misery is nothing. My misery? Yes, I saw it in you, the potential for power beyond imagination, just as my own patron saw in me. I saw you were in Fairyland, miserable, anxious, a misfit, but also saw great talent. Yes, I watched you as your artificing skill grew. From my scrying bowl, I saw you become close with Fura, the fairy queen. But there was something missing from that picture. Can you guess what it was, Gray Fairy? I'm not. It was power. You lacked power, conviction. I was in your position once, you know, and I was cast out, banished for being different. It made me realize that this is where true power lies. Poor, sweet, alone, isolated Gray Fairy. I was only trying to help. Taking my wings was helping me? This bitch needs guillotine. Guillotine her. She's horrible. Guillotine her. Cosplaying her. Guillotine her. Of course, you needed to experience true misery, not the bleached and washed out shade of it you felt when you were a light fairy. I knew I knew that I knew what could make you whole, and because you had fallen just as far as I had, we're the same, Gray Fairy. I know what's best for you. And what's best for you is to take this. Oh shit, are we getting a new paintbrush? The acrimonious paintbrush. What? As I'm like, how much is it? How much is the paintbrush, bitch? No, I'm not. I can't do that. Why ever not, my dear bitch? Give it to me. Give it to me. I'm collecting paintbrushes. Put that shit in my hand, Dracora. Why ever not, dear? I crafted it with you in mind. After all, craft that shit with me in mind, bitch. Give me that paintbrush. Yo, it's the guillotine. Yeah. What did I name her? My guillotine? Fuck, I didn't even think. I think that we named her Marie. Didn't we name her Marie on a stream? If it's not taken yet, my new drag name is going to be Giatina. Oh my god. That's amazing. Yeah, we named her Marie. I thought so. I remember from when I played Neopets is desperately waiting for a baby paintbrush. Yeah. Oh yeah. The baby paintbrush was so hard to get for a really long time, and it sucked. Dracara and Vocius move to their next target, the Rainbow Fountain. As the fallen artificer gloats over her creation's destruction and machinations, Balia must find the bravery to choose her own path. Oh, this is just the recap. I almost typed Mario. Made a terrible new word, right? So we got three more after this. All right. Is something the matter, my precious caged bird? Now don't tell me you're so grateful you've been stunned into silence. Don't listen to her, Bee. Stay out of this, pest. You've already led her astray once. I won't have you doing it again. This is all my fault? No, I would be like, bitch, this is your fault for making me do this shit because you literally puppeteered me. Fuck you, you slut. Before you go look at your pets. Okay. The paintbrush, the gray painter, all the gray all over Neopia, it was because of me? That's right, Gray Fairy. It's all of your fault. And there's no fixing it now. That's all that's left for you is to take the acrimonious paintbrush and become who you truly are. You don't know who I am. Facts, bitch. Tell her, don't I? You are a gray fairy. You were once a promising artificer, but now you've lost your power, lost your beauty. She's pretty. What the fuck is she talking about? Lost your wings. You're helpless without me. Didn't you cut her wings off, bitch? Just like Fifi is. So take it. Take the power I'm offering you. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You gray fairy are the only one fit to truly wield the acrimonious paintbrush, to use it to destroy what's left of Neopia's vitality, to make everyone feel what we once felt. Did this paintbrush get brought to the United States? Because I feel like that might be the reason. I can't do that. I won't do that. Of course you can, and you will. My weapons are powerful, but only shine in the right hands. In your hands. I really wish I was good at doing the Moira voice, because I'd be like, my weapons are powerful, but can only shine in the right hands. In your hands. Isn't this what you want? To connect with others? At last? Together, the two of us can make them all understand. It does kind of sound like Cartman, too. Neither of us will ever be alone or cast out ever again. I see. No, it isn't power you want. You want something else I was able to gain after my exile. You want something greater, more precious. You want a name. Bitch can name herself. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm the only one who can give it to you. Gaslighting. All right. The hope is the thing with feathers. You can give me a name? Bitch, you can name yourself. God damn. Yes, my caged bird, and that is not all. A fairy without wings is completely helpless. But I can give you everything back. Oh. What do we get? Oh, fabricated light wings? Fuck yeah. Sending that to my side account. We're not, it's too much. I'm already really. Drakara has offered me my wings back, once again in her grip. I'm not sure I'm strong enough to escape, especially after finding out about Fiora and the Grey Ritual, but my friends are still fighting for me, even when I'm not sure what to think anymore. ADHD strike again. Yeah. It's giving Ursula vibes. I agree. At 8. But we start, we kind of collect together at, 7:50. Throom. Hold on. Don't worry about us, B. We're fine. Balia, you all can keep calling me that. Oh. But that's not my name. Oh. And you said we are the same? But the only thing we have in common is being miserable, and I don't want to be that anymore. Oh, shit! The color's coming back to Neopia! Gleaming rainbow background item. Fuck yeah. But, I love this because, she didn't have light like that in her eyes, and the artist put some light in there. I love that. Good for them. Okay. I know I didn't look up the voids. I'm going to have to go get those later, but it's fine. I didn't even do the starlight thing. Dang. How long does it go? Oh, God. She looks like Lil Stone, right? A rainbow Tonu plushie. Okay. let me see, because like I'm possibly I'm not gonna lie, Figure Fight Club has gone till like midnight on Tuesdays. I am not doing that to myself. Um maybe like 9, because I was saying here like, oh, thank you, yes. Thank you, Teardrops. Yes. Teardrops demon. Go. Got it. No, it's fine. Because I did want to see him, so I had fun stuff. Yeah, we're fun. We're a fun bunch of. Oh my God, Biscuit. Yeah. Oh, he's slimy. I like it though. I actually kind of like that as the like snot. I'm going to give me a second. Blossom. I'm just gonna do one of these numbers. Oh my God. Oh, you got the fucking candy corn bat. Wait, we knew that. Did I send you that paintbrush? Did I? Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, so cute. The feathers are a nice touch. I actually like. Oh, that's cute. I like that one a lot too. You're doing great on these. Fuck yeah. Marshmallow is such a goth. I love that. Ozzy Osbat. Oh my God. What started playing? I don't know why my music just started playing. That can't be. Oh, that was you. I literally, because I was listening to that song recently, I was like, why is that playing on my speaker? Like, I didn't realize, because I was like, oh no. That's funny. Oh my God, Solid. I turned it down at the very end because I thought I was playing. I was like, oh no, where did this come from? Oh my God. Yeah. Pitch you some bot ideas for your channel. Yeah, absolutely. That's so fucking funny. You get some cheaper sound alerts. I agree with you. I'm gonna do myself a favor because I'm going to be meet with on Discord after Figure Fight Club. Got it. Yeah. Oh, it's because it was unfortunately turned kind of down because the audio for the video that I played earlier was kind of loud, so I turned it down. I see no Neopets. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Sorry. I fucked up. My bad. But yeah, her little pets. Oh, I'm gonna close that one. Oh, hello. Hi, Anya. Ma'am, don't. Oh, we have an Anya. Still available for adoption. She's a snuggler. What the fuck? What is happening? What the fuck is happening? I didn't click. It doesn't want me to see the rest of your pets, girly pop. What the fuck? That's wild. I don't get it. Chomby. That looks like chocolate. His suit looks like chocolate. Really? What the fuck? This is so ridiculous. Hold on. I'm just gonna, because obviously it's trying to make me do the thing. I don't get it. But yeah, no, they're so cute. You're doing really good on these. These are so cute. Oh my god, teeny weeny baby mouse. Fuck, girl, that's adorable. I love that. I love that. That's so cute. What was I doing? This one. We're gonna move this little guy on over here. I'm gonna do a little here. All right, let's go back to this. I'm gonna see. But yeah, I will capture is getting wild. Exactly. Agreed. All right, so we have some people, so I'm going to mute this site. So I'm gonna go raid over to just Jeremy, who is fucking amazing. He's I've known Jeremy for fucking ever through online and various other things, but he is playing Final Fantasy. Fuck yeah. But we're gonna go raid over to Jeremy, and we're gonna say hi to him. He's amazing. But yeah, we are going to jump off here. It's been real, guys. JennaSayWhat.com/links. All links will be there, ranging from mild sauce all the way to spicy. You'll figure that out when you get there. But yeah, making capture boss on Art Attack. Oh my god, I love that. I love that. Oh, I don't think it worked. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't. I have to rate it over like this. My bad. Yeah, of course. But yeah, I will be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time, playing some news or doing some news, playing some Neopets, doing the thing as per usual. And then yeah, we have IshCon not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So if you're in the Durham, Raleigh area, please hang out. Come on by. I have to make a new cosplay for it. But it is basically underwear. So that's on me. But yeah, IshCon is next weekend. Not this weekend, but the following. So hopefully I'll see your faces there. If not, that's fine. I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great night, guys. Stay safe. Fuck Ice, and Anya's still available for adoption. She's still available for adoption. And she's a baby girl. Hi. She's the best girl. All right, guys. See you later. Bye. Of course, my it's not working. Oh no. Yeah, I need to get a new mouse. Okay, bye guys.